Anyway, third guy. I shouldn't let you go further, but I can't resist a good game. Sorry, I couldn't resist doing the evil laugh because just look at him. He is Stereotype Villain. Seriously. He is a Stereotype Villain. There's no other way to put it. I mean, just look at him. Why is he not the final boss? I mean, look. He looks like someone who wakes up and says, "How can I do evil today?" And he looks... he just looks Stereotype evil. But anyway, outside of how he looks, what does he actually do? Well, he's the first opponent that most people will lose to, because, well, he's done his ability. Well, you wouldn't be able to notice it on 3 of the same color. See, notice I can't switch or move my blocks around? That's because he used ability number 2. That's what ability number 2 does. It locks your blocks so you can't move them. So yeah, all he does is he uses number 2 on you over and over again. Now look at his losing pose. He looks ridiculous. Oh! Seriously. I mean, what, is he screaming? That's what I assume. But yeah, just like all the other poses in this game, it's ridiculous. At any rate, he's a little bit tougher than the first 2 guys, and he's a big step up from them. So someone who's used to playing against the first 2 people will probably lose to this guy the first few times they go against him, because of his number 2. Yeah. Seriously, I can't stand that number 2. Ability number 2, ability number 2, ability number 2. That should take care of number 2 for me. Anyway, what beats number 2? Number 3. Yeah, it doesn't totally annihilate. It doesn't totally annihilate him like it annihilates the first 2 AIs. But it should still do well enough for you to be able to win, so long as you can keep using it. I should also mention that I really like this guy's music. I like Stereotype Villain and his music. I mean, it's just entertaining to listen to. I might as well pay attention to the music here. So yeah, he has good music. It's fun and entertaining. Just be sure to pay attention to the, what's actual gameplay instead of the music. Even though the music can actually be a lot more entertaining at times. Especially when he's spamming you with number 2. I hate number 2. Anyway, yeah, number 3 pretty much beats number 2. Like I said, it's pretty much the best ability to use, simply because computers just don't like it. And so much for Stereotype Villain. Incredible! I never lose. So we go against the 4th guy. Surely you are no threat to my master. Let's play so I can earn some money. Now, unlike all the other henchmen, this guy actually calls Surhand his master. And I don't know where I'm getting this, but that just gives me the impression that this is Surhand's Genie. Surhand's Genie, and that's how Surhand took over in the first place. Surhand probably just wished to have the amulet and to be in charge of this city, which she's apparently ruling over evilly. And yeah. So what does Sega say about this guy's backstory? They didn't give him one. Yeah, I know. It's a puzzle game. What'd you expect? So yeah, I'll just call this guy Surhand's Genie. So yeah, to recap, the names of the opponents that I've just given them for no reason at all. Fat Guy, Stereotype Merchant, Stereotype Villain, and Surhand's Genie. There we go. Anyway, it should actually be quite difficult to get past this guy, because he can be really irritating the first few times you get to him. Because first of all, he's doing the exact same thing I've been doing this whole game, which is spamming number 3 everywhere. Now you've seen number 1, 2, and 3 in action, but you haven't seen 4 and 5 yet. So I might as well give you a demonstration of what 4 and 5 can actually do when used properly. Now number 4, well, you see all those gray blocks on his side of the screen. If you use number 4, all those blocks on your side of the screen disappear. Seeing as how I don't have any, doing so would be a major waste. Well, I have 2 rows now. I might as well use number 5. That gives you the wild card, which lets me flip my screen upside down if I use the up arrow. Using the thing in the middle will get rid of all blocks of that color. So if I touch the thing in the middle of the wild card to, say, a green block, then, well, all my green blocks will disappear. Pretty simple. And I have no idea what the down arrow does. Seriously, I have no idea what it does. So yeah, as you can see, back when I used number 5, I didn't really get rid of any blocks. Plus, it is possible to get those wild cards at random if you happen to be lucky enough. So that's why I think number 5 is really a waste of time. Now I guess using those things and maybe the down arrow does something really good that I'm unaware of simply because I can't use it properly, but it doesn't seem to do anything. So that leaves the only ability you're yet to see as number 4. Like I said, I already explained it, and I'll try to wait until I have a lot of gray blocks on my screen and use number 4 so you can see them all disappear. And yes, I'm talking about the gray blocks that show up at the bottom of your screen. I'm not talking about the gray blocks that you get by being when your opponent uses number 1. Now, I think number 5's wild card thing actually can get rid of number 1 blocks if you touch your wild card to them, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, my opponent is using number 3 on me again. Darn Surhand's Genie. I keep trying to show you what number 4 does. Unfortunately, my opponent seems incapable of giving me a decent amount of gray blocks. Now look at how he opens his mouth, open and shut, open and shut. But hey, who cares, because he has the best music. Music's what matters in the game, right? Of course not. Now look how he looks like. His panicking motion is, well, hilarious, like everybody else's. Anyway, come on, send me some gray blocks. I said send me gray blocks, not use number 3. Do something. I guess he just doesn't want to send me any blocks. Guess I can't really show you guys number 4. Don't worry, the final boss will be able to